Hello and thank you for watching Hornbilltv. I'm Naomi Kigon. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today launched 5 projects worth 52 crore at Naitu Resort in Chumukedima. After the removal of DGP Jain through Supreme Court's directive, there was a speculation of who the next DGP of Nagaland would be. And in a major development, IPS Nagaland cadre Rupin Sharma has been designated as the new DGP of Nagaland. Amid chaos and clash between Aam Aadmi Party and Bharatiya Janata Party councillors at the Civic Centre on Friday, the MCD House was adjourned even before the commencement of voting for mayor polls. India eclipsed Japan in auto sales last year, according to the latest industry data, making it the third largest auto market for the first time. Now for the news in detail. The Governor of Nagaland has allowed Rupin Sharma, IPS Director General of Prison, Home Guards and Civil Defence and SCRF to hold charge of Director General of Police, Nagaland, in addition to his normal duties with effect from tomorrow, January 7, till further orders. The additional charge has been given following the resignation of T.J. Longkumar from the Nagaland DGP post. It may be mentioned that Longkumar has resigned from the post on January 2 following his service extension row. Longkumar's service was extended for 6 months for a second time. Longkumar's first extension as Nagaland DGP had expired on August 31, 2022. Rupin Sharma is a 1992 batch Indian Police Service officer. Earlier, the Supreme Court had directed the Nagaland government, the Ministry of Home Affairs and the UPSC to finish the process of appointment of Director General of Police in the Northeast state by December 19. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who is in a poll-bound state, Nagaland exuded confidence in the Bharatiya Janata Party and National Democratic Progressive Alliance government in winning the upcoming general elections. Shah, who arrived here in Dimapur today after attending the program for Imphal, inaugurated 5 projects worth 52 crore here at Naitu Resort in Chumukedima. Shah, while highlighting the central government welfare schemes for the state, he said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for Nagaland is 3 P's. That is peace, progress and prosperity.
उस दृष्टि से नागालैंड में टूरिज्म का बहुत बड़ा ह्यूज पोटेंशियल पड़ा हुआ है और नागालैंड के नागरिक, नागालैंड की संस्कृति, नागा महिलाओं को मिली हुई समान हैसियत के कारण भी पूरी दुनिया में प्रसिद्ध है। आज यहां पर 52 करोड़ रुपए के 5 अलग-अलग विकास के कामों का लोकार्पण हुआ है। नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार का समग्र उत्तर पूर्व के लिए विकास का जो दृष्टिकोण है, इस दृष्टिकोण के कारण न केवल नागालैंड के साथ-साथ नॉर्थ ईस्ट के सभी राज्य आज विकास के रास्ते पर चल पड़े हैं। एक जमाने में पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट अलग अलग हथियारी ग्रुपों के संघर्ष और इसके कारण ढेर सारी अशांति का सामना कर रहा था। इसकी जगह आज नॉर्थ ईस्ट कनेक्टिविटी से जुड़ा है और न केवल फिजिकल कनेक्टिविटी, इसके साथ साथ भारत के बाकी हिस्से और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लोग इसके बीच की मन की दूरियां भी कम कर मन की कनेक्टिविटी भी मोदी जी ने यहां पर स्थापित की है। मित्रों, आज मोदी सरकार ने नागालैंड के लिए 3 पी का लक्ष्य रखा था, पीस, प्रोग्रेस और प्रॉस्पेरिटी, और ये तीनों पी को सफलतापूर्वक नागालैंड के अंदर प्रस्तावित करने में मोदी सरकार को सफलता मिली है।
Amid chaos and clash between Aam Aadmi Party and Bharatiya Janata Party councillors at a civic centre on Friday, the MCD House was adjourned even before the commencement of voting for mayoral polls. Councillors from both parties clashed and 10 took to protest with sloganeering against each other ahead of the Delhi mayor polls. Marshals had to make their presence felt as several councillors were injured in the process. The BJP has claimed that its councillors Inder Gaur, Anita Deoli and Kamaljit Sherawat sustained injuries during the protest, while AAP took to social media to list its injured. A huge ruckus was witnessed at a civic centre before the commencement of voting for the Delhi mayor elections over the swearing-in of nominated councillors. High drama ensued in the house for over an hour as Delhi was all set to elect its first single mayor in 10 years after the Municipal Corporation of Delhi was unified the previous year. High-pitched ruckus was heard in the MCD house as the presiding officer invited Alderman Manoj Kumar to take the first oath. The presiding officer, MCD commissioner and other officials left the house after the ruckus. Aam Aadmi Party, which won the MCD polls with 134 seats, has fielded two candidates, Shelly Oberoi along with Ashu Thakur, while Rekha Gupta, a three-term councillor from Shalimar Park, is the BJP's nominee for the mayor poll. India eclipsed Japan in auto sales last year, according to the latest industry data, making it the third largest auto market for the first time. India's sales of new vehicles totaled at least 4.25 million units based on preliminary results, topping the 4.2 million sold in Japan. India's sales volume is expected to rise further with the inclusion of pending fourth quarter sales figures for commercial vehicles, along with year-end results yet to be released by Tata Motors and other automakers. Vehicles powered by gasoline, including hybrid vehicles, accounted for the most of the new autos sold in India last year. A lookout circular has been issued against the person accused in the Air India urination incident as he was not joining the investigation in the matter, the Delhi police official said on Friday. The official further said that only 4 crew members have joined the investigation so far and others will be joining the probe today. Earlier on Thursday, Delhi police wrote a letter to the Immigration Authority seeking the issuance of LOC. The accused person has been identified as S. Mishra, a resident of Mumbai. The accused, reportedly in an inebriated condition, allegedly urinated on his co-passenger, a senior citizen in her 70s, in business class of an Air India flight from New York to New Delhi on November 26 the previous year. Additionally, Delhi police earlier said that the man who allegedly urinated on an elderly woman co-passenger on board an Air India flight was a resident of Mumbai and will be arrested at the earliest.
एक ट्रेंड सा हो जाता है। मुझे लगता है कि कोई अगर अच्छा सा सजा ना मिले तो लोगों को लगता है कि ये करके बच निकलना बड़ा आसान है, तो वो बार बार उस पैटर्न को रिपीट करते हैं। मुझे लगता है ये पैटर्न को यहीं स्टॉप कर इन पे कड़ी कार्रवाई की जानी चाहिए ऐसे पैसेंजर पे। और मैं बार बार यही बात बोल रही हूँ कि ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ महिलाओं की असमत के ऊपर सवाल नहीं है कि उन्होंने लड़ाई की और ये इस तरह से तमाशा किया। ये एक इमरजेंसी सिचुएशन को की तरह कंसिडर होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर फ्लाइट में इस तरह के मामले होते हैं तो उसका मतलब वो इंसान अपने सेंसेस में नहीं है, सोच समझ के नहीं कर रहा है, और वो खतरनाक हो सकता है पूरे फ्लाइट और पूरे पैसेंजर्स के लिए। क्योंकि अगर ऊपर हवा में 8-10 घंटा हैं और इस तरह की सोच और इस तरह के साइकोपैथ्स अगर ट्रैवल करते हैं तो वो पूरी की पूरी फ्लाइट के लिए खतरा हो सकते हैं।
A doctor was physically assaulted at Barpeta Civil Hospital in Kola, Kacha on Thursday by patients' relatives. In this connection, 3 persons have been arrested. As per reports, the incident took place at Parpita Civil Hospital in Kolkata, wherein one doctor identified as Dr. Babul Das was physically assaulted by the patient's relatives. The incident has triggered adverse reactions across Kolkata. Speaking to the media, the victim said 4 to 5 people came and inquired about Dr. Zakir Hussain and replied to visit the next room if not inquired the reception area. Dr. Nazirul Islam, the superintendent of the hospital, said Dr. Bablu Das answered the questions of the questionnaires properly and was still clueless about this incident that had happened. Meanwhile, Kolkata's locals have now condemned the incident and demanded appropriate punishment for the culprits.
पेशेंट सोनोग्राफी गर्भवती महिला आছিলে पेशेंट एने आम सोनोग्राफी बहुत भीड़ है तो मैं टिकेट बिलाक लबर कारण बाहर जेतिया गलो तेतिया केजनमान आहिले आहि किने सुधि আছে জাকিৰ কত তো মই কলো ডক্টৰ জাকিৰ নেকি তা মই সেই নেক্সট ৰুমটো চাপ পাব তাৰপাছত কৈ কিনে মই ভিতৰত টিকেট বিলাক লৈ আহে যেটা আমাৰ ইমান ক্ৰাউড হৈ আছে আৰু আহিলে জাকিৰ কত মই কৈছো নেক্সট ৰুমটো চাপ নহলে ফোন কৰিলো তাৰপাছত মই দৰ্জাখন যেটো আমি গৰ্ভৱতী মহিলা কৰো দৰ্জাখন বন্ধ কৰি দিলো দৰ্জাখন খুলি আৰু হিছিল হা আপুনি এনেকা কৰি আছে ক'ব নোৱাৰে মই কৈছো মই ৰিসেপশনিষ্ট নহয় এনকুৱাৰী থুদক নহলে আমাৰ যত টিকেট কাউন্টাৰ তাতে হুদক বা ফোন কৰিলো তাৰ নাই আপুনি মোক চিনি পোৱা নাই নেকি মই কোন এনে কৈ কিনে মোক কলাৰ ধৰি কিনে একদম মোক টানি লৈ আহি মোক এই গালত মাৰি গালিচল ফুলাই দিছে তাৰপাছত এনেকে একদম বাহিৰত টানি তাৰপাছত আমাৰ গোটেই ষ্টাফখিনি আহি ডেপুটি সুপাৰিনটেণ্ডেণ্ট আহিল তেখেতৰ সন্মুখতে মাৰাংলা আৰম্ভ কৰিছে আৰু ভিডিঅ' ফুটেজ বিলাক চাই আপোনালোকে পাইছে তো তাতে চালে গোটেইখিনি দেখা পাব তো এতিয়া হৈছে কি এনেকে যদি অন ডিউটি ডক্টৰছ কোনো একো পেশেন্ট ৰিলেটেড নোহাকে যদি এনিয়াই হ্যারাসমেন্ট কৰে তো আমি তো এতিয়া হলে তো কলকাতা চিভিলৰ কাম কৰাটো মুশকিল হৈ যাব
On the other hand, doctors at Parpita Civil Hospital in Kolkata are already sitting on a dharna demanding stringent punishment for the culprits. Guwahati police on Thursday evening busted a fake currency printing racket in Guwahati's Nabin Nagar area. Acting on intelligence inputs, a team of Nagar police raided a house in the area and seized fake currency printing machine along with a large amount of fake notes. 2 persons were arrested in this connection and the arrested persons have been identified as Said Murab and Mafikul Islam. During the operation, police also seized a number of objectionable documents from their possession. Further investigation is underway. A 12-year girl was critically injured by detonator blast in Sonitpur on January 6. As per the reports, the girl lost her left hand after a massive detonator exploded. As per sources, the blast took place at Pandarguri near Palukpung railway station in the Sonitpur district. Speaking over the matter, Sushanda Biswa Sama, superintendent of police, Sonitpur, told to reporters that the detonator was lying near the roadside when the girl picked it up while returning to her home and suddenly the bomb got exploded.
37 মানতে না ইনফৰমেশন পালো যে এগৰাকী স্কুলীয়া ছাত্ৰী স্কুলৰ পৰা আহি থকা অৱস্থাত আপোনালোকে যেটো লোকেশন দেখিলে তাতে তেওঁলোকে খেলি থকা অৱস্থাত সৰু বাচ্চাৰ লগত খেলি আছিল তাতে এটা পলিথিনত তেওঁলোকে কিবা মানে তেনেকুৱা খেলিবলগীয়া বস্তু বুলি ভাবি সেই বস্তুটো তেওঁলোকে ঘৰলৈ লৈ গ'ল কিবা কামত আহিব বুলি তাৰে এটা ডেটোনেটৰ ব্লাষ্ট হৈ পেলাই ছোৱালীজনী ইনজিয়ৰ্ড হ'ল তেওঁক এতিয়া টিএমচিএছত এডমিট কৰা হৈছে আৰু তাতে ট্ৰিটমেন্ট চলি আছে মই এটা খবৰ পাইছো যে তেওঁ হয়তো জিএমচিএছলৈ ৰেফাৰ কৰিছে এটা কথাটো হ'ল ডেটোনেটৰখিনি চাই পেলাই আমাৰ এনেকুৱা লাগিছে যোনবিলাক ব্লাষ্টিং প্ল্যান্ট থাকে মানে ধৰক পাহাৰ ব্লাষ্ট কৰিবৰ কাৰণে বা ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ পাথৰ ব্লাষ্ট কৰিবৰ কাৰণে যেটো ব্যৱহাৰ কৰা হয় ডেটোনেটৰ হেতু নিচিনা লাগিছে কিন্তু কি কাৰণত এই জংঘলত পৰি আছিল বা কোৰ পৰা আহিল আৰু কলৈ নিয়াৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰা হৈছিল সেই সম্পৰ্কে আমি অনুসন্ধান কৰি আছোঁ আৰু পৰৱৰ্তী সময়ত যিহেতু জাষ্ট ইনভেষ্টিগেশ্যনটো আমাৰ ষ্টাৰ্ট হৈছে আমি ছোৱালীগৰাকীৰ যিখিনি চিকিৎসাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ তাতে এটা পুলিচ টীম তাতে গৈছে আৰু ডেটনেটৰ যিখিনি আমাৰ অৱশিষ্ট আছে সেইখিনি আমি ডিছপ'জ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমি অলৰেডি আৰ্মিৰ লগত কথা পাতিছোঁ তেওঁলোকৰ এটা দল ইতিমধ্যে ৰাওনা হৈছে বুলি কৈছে আমাক আৰু অতি সোনকালে আমি সেই ডেটনেটৰখিনি ডিছপ'জ কৰাৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰিম
Donald Trump's name was met with laughter Thursday after he secured one vote out of more than 430 as the United States House of Representatives' chaotic efforts to elect a new speaker trudges unsuccessfully into a historic fifth day and 12th round of voting. The race to control the lower chamber is now the longest in 164 years, with various factions of Republicans unable to unite behind GOP candidate Kevin McCarthy. Trump's sole vote came from Matt Gaetz, a Republican from Florida, who plumped for the former president as a symbolic but pointed sign of the broad divisions of the Republican Party's future. Gaetz had formally nominated Trump to be House Speaker on the 11th round of voting. In a video shared by American journalist Aaron Dubar, House Clerk Cheryl Johnson read out the votes from the 11th round of votes. The Honorable Donald J. Trump of Florida has received one vote, she can be heard saying, after which there is a chorus of laughter.
The Honorable Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received one. The Honorable Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received one.
The Republicans claimed a narrow House majority in November, a 9-seat margin that should have allowed McCarthy a relatively easy ride to the Speaker's chair. However, since then, internal rifts and divides have reared their head, meaning McCarthy has now lost multiple rounds of voting despite critical concessions to hardline members of his party that are widely expected to make his tenure and governance a real challenge. The Republican from California, however, has soaked up these moments without visible concern and was quoted as saying, "Apparently, I'd like to make history." In yet another horrifying incident, one man was arrested after he allegedly admitted to killing his wife by chopping her body into two pieces and drowning them in the Mahananda River Canal in West Bengal's Siliguri. The accused, identified as Mohammad Ansarul, made his admission during police interrogation 10 days after his wife had gone missing. The family members of the deceased, Renuka Khatun, lodged a missing complaint on December 24 last year. During the interrogation, MD Ansarul, husband of Renuka, admitted that he killed his wife, cut her into pieces and threw her body parts in the Mahananda Canal near Goaltuli Moor in Pansi Dewa block under Siliguri, police said on Thursday. According to the victim's family, Ansarul killed his wife due to family problems. The local police have started a search operation with the help of civil defense personnel to locate and retrieve the body parts. In view of a series of protests by the Jain community, the Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupendra Yadav, has asked the state to forbid all ecotourism activities in the Sri Summit Shikarji area. The Jain community had been protesting against the Jharkhand government's tourism policy, which aims to develop Sri Summit Shikarji in Parasnath Hills as a tourist place. Bhupendra Yadav tweeted about assurance to the Jain community that PM Narendra Modi's government is committed to preserving and protecting the rights of the Jain community over all the religious sites, including Summit Shikar. Taking prompt cognizance of the issue, the ministry has put an immediate stay on implementing Clause 3 of the Eco-Sensitive Zone notification, which includes tourism and ecotourism activities. With land subsidence continuing at the Joshimath town of Uttarakhand, the district administration has launched relief and rescue operations in the area. Karwal Commissioner of Police Sushil Kumar said that he visited the affected areas last night. He will visit the affected areas today, also after meeting with the affected people, along with the disaster management secretary, he added. Tourists have been banned from staying in the hotels damaged by land subsidence, and the operation of the ropeway from Joshimath to Auli has also been stopped in a view of public safety.
कल जोशीमठ में हम लोग आए हैं, मेरे साथ सचिव आपदा प्रबंधन और उसके साथ विशेषज्ञों की एक टीम भी आई है, जो हम लोग यहाँ जो स्थिति है उसका निरीक्षण और उसके साथ ही क्या तत्कालिक उपाय करने चाहिए उस पर कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं। कल स्थल निरीक्षण भी किया, आज भी हम लोग स्थल निरीक्षण करेंगे कई क्षेत्रों का। तो अभी जो स्थिति आई है वो कुछ क्षेत्रों में जो नीचे से पानी आ रहा है उसकी वजह से दरारें आई हैं, और दरारें आने से अभी तक जो मकानों में दरारें हैं, सड़कों पे दरारें हैं, उसका आकलन किया जा रहा है और शीघ्रता से हम तेज़ी से इस पर कार्रवाई करेंगे और जो भी आवश्यक कदम होंगे तात्कालिक रूप से वो राज्य सरकार उठाएगी। उसमें चाहे लोगों की जान सबसे पहले महत्वपूर्ण है, किसी प्रकार की कोई क्षति ना हो ये सुनिश्चित करने के लिए तत्कालिक उपाय किए जाएंगे। उसके अलावा जो विशेषज्ञ है वो अध्ययन कर रहे हैं और उनको भी आज शाम तक का हमने समय दिया है कि वो बताएं कि क्या आगे हमें करना है।
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbilltv.